What's up? How you doing? You either know me or you don't, but statistically, I'm losing your attention after 10 to 30 seconds anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But if you know me, then you're probably seeing this video in my returning subscriber spot on my channel, at least until it changes. Or if you don't know me, then you probably found this video in like 4 years in the channel extras, or like you scrolled all the way fucking down here, you fucking sick weirdo. You must be bored. But all jokes aside, this is another one of those videos talking about my channel and what content I might try to bring back. Yeah, that's right, bring back. Now, seeing how my YouTube and Twitch have been they've been both kind of like sliding downwards in quality viewership and even subscribers at some points. Understandably, my crew and I have been kind of playing some very different like titles, some different games. Not that one. That one doesn't exist. Forget that. That didn't even pop up. Forget that happened. That was Photoshop. If you ever seen it, it's Photoshop. Never. Fuck, it's fake. Anywho, understandably, we've been playing a lot of very different titles that are pretty much polar opposites from what I used to play and even what I used to say back in the day. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to play those other titles that I've been playing, but rather I'm going to play those other titles alongside of the older titles of games that I used to play back in the earlier days of my channel. Because when I checked my YouTube stats, from what I gathered so far, to the best of my knowledge, most of my viewers came to my channel for, from what I found, Long Drive, Monbazao, Voices of the Void, Need for Speed Most Wanted, and Call of Duty World at War. I'm gonna be trying to bring them back. Now, I'm gonna try to like be as brief as I can about this because I'm trying to like put like 30 minutes of talking into like as little as possible because I know you're already bored. We're already past that 30-second mark. We're actually at 2 minutes right now. Any game that I or the crew play is because we're all bored and don't know what to play. It's a pretty simple concept, I know. But it's the same for me too, not just the crew, but it's for me because I play based on what I'm feeling, and lately I've been pretty bored of some of the titles that I've been playing. And that doesn't mean that I'm not having fun while doing it. I'm having a blast with the crew. But I don't know, it's just I feel like the content and just the games in general, just like the emotions I've been feeling have just been bland. I don't know really how to describe it. Or describe it. I'm sure someone else has better words for it, but I've been feeling pretty like bland. I'm gonna focus on getting older titles in. I'm gonna be squeezing older titles into the free time, because I'm getting bored of gaming, and I don't. It's a weird thing, I know, because it's very productive from what I've said earlier that I have tons of fun playing games. I do. I still do. But I haven't felt that same click. So I'm going to be playing the other games pretty much to see if I can get that jolt back into it. Now, I'm sure you're pretty bored of listening to me yammer, but I got this. This part is for you. That's right. You, Mr. Bored, or Mr. and Mrs. Returning, or brand new viewer. This is for you. This is your time to shine. This is your creme de la creme. This is your opportunity. Since comments have been pretty dead, finding your comment on this video shouldn't be a problem, even for those watching 4 years later. Yeah, you thought I forgot about that joke? You're funny. But the reason I say that is because I want your ideas. We've been playing some very brain rot stuff lately on Baby Gronk, yeah, in Ohio. I won't make that again. I won't make that joke again. I got you. I'm sorry. But myself and the crew have been looking for some new titles to try. It's better when it's cheap, but it's better when it's free. Like I said, this is kind of like a plea in a way, because I want your ideas. I want to know what to try, because I love AAA, like great, enjoyable, fun. But on top of AAAs and like having like actually good, fun games to play, I also want to find some shit that's like terrible. As confusing as it sounds, I want to find your worst possible finds, like your worst possible titles, some B games type shit, some Bollywood type shit. And I don't know the gaming market all that well, and I'm hoping that you do. You know, I know what you guys might or might not like, but I don't know what goes on in your head, so it's better if you could tell me. So that's what I'm saying. If you come on this video, even in the future, I might even be able to put it on my list of current content to do's. Because the worst I mean, I look over comments all the time, and Worst I can say is I don't like it or I want to try it. So it really is just two ends of the spectrum. So you can look anywhere from like Game Jolt to Itch.io or from like Steam to Epic. But I want to see what you want to see me play, suffer, or enjoy. I wonder what's going on in your guys' head, and especially going in blind, obviously is more fun. So like I said, I'll be looking for not just good games, but the cringiest games as well, which is also why I'd like to continue the Steam Box series. And I only have a couple episodes on that. So far my goal is at least to get 100 games to try in the Steam Box series, just to try some different indie games or games that I have in my library that I really haven't played. But above all of that bullshit, I'll still be playing them fire beats too. I'll still be doing the Learning to Music series as well, because I do like making music. So if you like it or not, you might have to deal with my angelic vocal cords making something that resembles music, I think. But regardless, I'm always going to be having fun, at least with music. And that's going to be with and without chat, but most likely I'm trying to see if I can do it with chat, because sometimes y'all got some good ideas and sometimes y'all hear something that I don't. Also, not that it's important at all, but remember, if you want to use my music, it's free, and my website even has bonus devocalized versions of my songs. Speaking of my website, any ideas that pop up or get delivered into my head that seem plausible to try is on my website at the moment of plans and goals. And you can extend that list if you want. So that's why I said if your idea interests me in the comments, I will put it into my list. Will it get played right away? Probably not, but I'll be able to look at it at least many a times before it actually gets played. Because I do want to give myself, like, it's kind of like a goal list to try to see if I can do it. Because you'll see what I have. I have a bunch of like Call of Duty, Need for Speed, because I want to do some marathons, but I also want to not overload myself. I want to keep myself enjoyably playing games. That's why I don't really edit that much. If I do, it's for a series that I like and I think would be really funny with some edits, but same goes with the face cam. This is also bonus too, drunk episodes. They're still going to be in question and in the brain cavity. So, but it's probably going to be mostly me and Papa on drunk episodes of games. So just know that they're not going to be often. They're not going to be often. Because we do have jobs, both of us. We both have out of YouTube and Twitch and shit. We do have jobs, so we can't do that shit as often as we would like to. But we would like to do some more drunk series, because actually that was pretty fun what we did. So we already have some ideas and goals going on for that, but for right now it's just kind of talk and no play. But like I said, above all, I still have games after hard days of work at my current job, especially after some of those days where you just feel like defeated or drained physically. I know some people will understand that one, but I don't really know how else to cope with my emotions other than blasting NPCs' heads off. Either way, like if I'm alone or gaming with the crew. It also helps if I'm playing alongside chat too, because playing with chat is a lot more not immersive, there's another word for it, but I just feel more engaged in it. It's more fun. It's like you're playing with your friends, but you're not, in a way. God, that sounds so fucking loser-esque. But it's more fun to play this when I'm on Twitch and I have chat members. So, obviously, I'm not always going to be live when you're available. So if you want to pop in, and if you don't, YouTube's always around. And always got the comments. By the way, y'all got some weird-ass comments in chat that I've read. You might have heard it in some episodes, but y'all got some weird comments. Anyway, back to the original video. Yeah. But like I said, at the end of it all, pretty much, it's all just a giant bundle of hobbies that I commit my time to do out of pure boredom. I'm only one person doing all this on my own, and I'm trying to just attempt to see where it takes me in the future, which could just be a ticket to nowhere land and wasted timeville. But I want to enjoy what I can, and I want to enjoy that experience with you as well, with some fresh faces and fresh fun. To sum it all up in a couple of sentences though, in case you want some layman terms, I'm bored of some current games that I play. I will be playing games that I played before, alongside the current games that I am playing now, with my crew or without my crew. So hopefully I can catch you up on the next stream or video, but until then, have a good one. Peace.
This is a PS. Drink some fucking water. I know you haven't drank water. You should drink. You get your water right now. And you drink. You hydrate. This is a threat. You better fucking hydrate right now. Drink some water. You dry lipped bitch.